weakest teams might be, but you know, I mean, I experienced it the first hand myself. You know, like my team has been losing the first couple games in the international scene, and then after that, we just started, you know, bulldozing every single team. So it's not completely impossible for a team like Lyon or Stamina.
I mean, hey, not everyone
Look at
can be
her being such a
right?
positive caster.
I know.
It's a great thing.
Who
Don't you
are
think?
you?
Don't you think?
Day
She just
2, a
won,
different
that's why.
person.
She's like all flowers and unicorns and butterflies. She's like, my team's good. Everyone else will just figure it out.
No, I don't think that at all, guys. I don't think that.
Well, Stamina Esports on the blue side, Lyon on the red. Bear coach, no coach. The lineups are ready. Boxia, Jushin off the table. Are we looking at the Phobias coming out? Maybe the Freya on the side of Lyon?
Freya, Marcel, you know, the typical no-brainer bands, right? But, I mean, so far we haven't been seeing a successful Marcel pick.
Cure the pain.
Yeah, you're right. It's 0% win rate right now. It's only been picked twice. So is there going to be a point where maybe it starts getting let through, honestly?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Marcel is still good, but like we saw in the previous series, right, where Marcel was picked up, where there was no synergy. Not the third series, the second series of the day. Influence Rage, Origins, and U2 Esports. We saw the Marcel get picked up, but not a lot of synergy with the heroes surrounding him. Same thing that happened in the previous game. Marcel was good, but not the right pieces around him. If you find the right pieces to activate and maximize what this golden hour can bring in, then yes, I think Marcel's going to be a great pick. But all that yapping for nothing. Marcel gets banned out. So does the Valentina. Freya, all this on the blue side. Stamina Esports. Even yesterday, they kind of had a similar ban, right? They took out the Freya. They didn't really play it a lot.
And it is interesting how so many blue teams have been banning out the Freya when it's not like, especially at this point where Marcel and Jushin are already banned, so you're not losing too much, like you're not risking a lot. There's not another extreme prio ban that needs to happen. And I think you could definitely leave that in the hands of Lyon. And if they decide not to, then you get yourself a nice free pick.
Yeah, I mean, far we still have like the Sora pick open, so on the side of Lyon, they have to pick between Sora
I've
ban
been waiting for too long.
okay, or the carry ban. I mean, okay, so there's no direct counter for the Sora, right?
Valentina's not open, so yeah, you just pick up. I think you just first pick Sora here, honestly. First pick
Solid
Sora.
choice.
Lyon responds with like, go for the Claude against the Sora. You go for like Claude and something else since you banned out the carry.
You guys are thinking wrong, man. Is it going to be Harley or Sora?
Ooh.
Come on. Come on, really? We're still underestimating the Harley now as a first pick?
I'm not underestimating the Harley. I'm just saying the Sora is also pretty good. They're going to go for the Sora.
True. Sora, I agree. Sora, Harley plus Glue maybe on the other side?
Maybe not the glue pick straight away.
For me, since they banned out the carry, I envision them picking up a Claude here.
So
Those
Claude
are like
and Glue
the two
then.
top picks.
Really, I'm not too much of a first pick glue fan.
All you need is magic to dream a wonderful dream.
I mean, Harley Claude. I
Okay,
know you're not getting like a big front liner, but Harley Uranus. We were all halfway there.
Yeah. We were.
So
Harley
now
is strong.
Yeah, I guess since Sora's in, they don't have to rush the Claude. They don't have to rush the Marksman, essentially. So Stamina Esports, on the other hand, they lock in. They could go for something like the Glue here, something tanky, something that can at least withstand Harley for a little bit.
I still don't like the glue pick this early on. It's giving leeway to, you know, maybe a Faramis pick for the other side.
Crowned by heaven's mandate.
I think that was a Zeton.
Shall
That was a
endure.
Zeton that we heard.
Sand rises when I give the
That-
word.
The lead.
Is picking.
Yeah,
I heard
Khalid
Khalid.
and Zetion.
Zaytan.
Zetion.
No, Zetian and
Zetian.
Khalid, super strong. Get a good mid lane prio. Able to rotate much faster. You got that global ultimate with the Fury of the Phoenix. They're definitely strong for the first turtle. How are they going to clap back with it? Hilo, super strong pick again, able to contest the river control. Definitely going to take charge in these team fights. You definitely have a way to disengage as well. A lot of HP bars.
And it can do well against the Khalid too. It can kind of stop it in the tracks. If you want to try to come in for the dive, it can take you out of the quicksand guard. Little bits of crowd control like that will be important for Lyon in this fight.
I'm born with
Yeah, I think
talent.
for the side of stamina, I would rather go for maybe gold lane bans. I don't see any like real
Mid lane
threats
bans.
on the mid lane. You think it's mid lane?
I think still take out whatever you can, right? Choke the mid lane as much as possible. What the Eve's still an option. Take that Eve off the table.
I mean, I guess no matter what,
maybe.
Sora is going to do good in the gold lane, so you don't have to like stress it too much. I mean, yeah, you could still ban out something like the Claude here, something that would be a threat
Claude
in late
Harrod.
game to kind of. I don't know if you ban out the Harith. Harith's been
Yeah.
kind of like meh to me.
And so much magic as well.
But you could take out like Eve and you could do like a ooh, Kimmy. There's your.
Kimmy.
I was gonna say like Claude Eve, but Kimmy and anything else really. Still need a jungler though.
Suyo? No, not against the Harley, right? We've seen that fall too many times now.
Yeah.
Too many times. I'm going over
Veteran's
here.
still open.
That
Yeah,
is
I
true.
can see that. Could see that.
Red Run for stamina wouldn't be horrible here. It can at least withstand against the Harley for a little bit. And they do have damage with the Sora and the Zitian. And then if they want, they can pick maybe a slightly more damaging EXP lane if they pick up something like the Fredrin here.
Okay, well, the thought process behind when I said maybe go for marksman bans where, you know, Zitan I think can hold her weight against many other mage matchups other than obviously Zushin, but that's taken off. She has like a ult that can counter engage most of these mages, so I was like, I would rather go for marksman.
Yeah, Claude ban here. It's simple. It's got to be a Claude ban. Just don't overthink it. You know,
Yeah.
Claude does really work wonders along with the Glorious Pathway. He has enough peel in front of him. You got Harley to go and finish him off after the Blazing Duet. So definitely layering of the skills works out of the favor of Lyon. So why overthink it? Don't give the Claude away. MLBB Esports, what are they going to do to finish things
They're
off
overthinking
in
it.
the final phase?
They go for the Leslie ban.
Okay.
I mean, we did see the Leslie pick up from Lyon yesterday, but I don't think that was worth the ban. They have so many answers for Leslie, honestly. They have so much dive that, yeah, Leslie has the little knockback, but it wouldn't be enough to deal with the Khalid and the Sora. So now Claude is open for Lyon. They don't even need to pick it here. They can last pick it, honestly. Unless Stamina goes for some cheeky like swap here, right? Like they put Sora into the EXP lane, something that Kronos likes a lot, and they pick up a gold laner.
I still think that Sora's going to be the EXP lane. I don't think that Sora's going to the goal lane. I really think it's
No?
going to be EXP Sora. Yeah, I still think it's EXP Sora. That's the reason you got the Uranus on the other side to kind of wall the Sora, right? Super hard to beat Sora in the EXP lane again. So, yeah. Oh, wait, that's Eve, though, coming in.
Eve?
Claude on goal lane stamina?
Do you think Claude is the best? Okay, so we got the Claude, yeah. I don't know about the Leslie ban either. It's like that would have been
So
a
weird,
pretty-
though.
It would have been a good answer to the Claude if Sora was an EXP.
Claude plus what's in the jungle? Nolan? Maybe? Dez got that in this pocket. Maybe a Fredrin? But a
I still
Fredrin
think
against
Fred,
Eve.
yeah. If they pick up the
Against
Claude,
Eve,
you
though.
definitely go Fred, I think. If you pick up the Claude here and you put Sora into the EXP, you pick up the Fred, I think. It's just
Maybe
simple,
Leo Mord.
easy. Possibility.
Probably a Mort, I would say. Fredrin, you're really kind of playing. With Dez's playstyle, probably look to go for something that he can be the one that can finish or be the executioner for.
That was Joy.
I heard
That
that,
was Joy.
Ooh, our
Joy's good
first
too.
Joy game. Okay.
That's a divey comp. That's aggressive. It's all those things packed into one. All you really have. I mean, I guess with Sora and the XP, you go for a slightly tanker, bulkier build, possibly. Instead of just going like high damage. And create kind of some space for Claude and Joy.
Love it. Love the Moskov. I
And
love the Moskov at the end.
I thought for some reason that sorry, it's pronounced Leon or Lyon.
I've just been going around with Kronos.
Leon, it's Leon.
Bro, he's been saying Leon all day.
It's Leon, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so for Leon, like, I got confused. I thought they were picking up the Claude first, but it makes more sense for the side of Stamina to pick up that Claude. That makes more sense with the Leslie ban. But, what are you guys thinking about which draft looks better? Because honestly,
we got
I like
plenty
both.
of time. Do you like both? That's your final
like both.
say so? Who do you think's going to take game one?
I will throw out a guess and say Stamina.
All right.
I guess, guys.
What about you, Trex?
I'm a caster. I don't want to vote on a game, and we're about to jump into game 2. So Kronos, bring us in.
Hey man, it's gonna be the final series of the day of this week, of course, for MCT AMER North. And we're talking about Stamina Esports versus Lyon. Both starting off on a terrible note yesterday, looking to even out the score and make it 1-1. Who's gonna be the first one to call it first blood in this series? Best of 3. Stamina Esports versus Lyon. Blue, red. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this Joy ends up working out. We said it's the first one that we've seen so far in MCT. It is only day 2. We thought we heard it the other day, but it was not the Joy coming through. Look at the damage done on Bless already.
It is not looking good. Bless taking too much damage. Raquel along with Synerjun and POV.
Yeah, Leon already getting some nice river control here. They are kind of taking it slow though. They're not going to rush the wave down. They want to try to let Stamina Esports lose some camps here, possibly lose some gold. On the bot side, we have Sora in the XP up against Hayase.
Yeah, you can see player cams are on this time as well. It's all going to come down to how this first turtle is going to go. Dez is definitely looking to get on top of Pav when he drops down that RWM.
Yeah, and I think overall, yeah, Dez, if he can really make the moves down, it's going to be clutch. I'm excited. Another thing, Synerjun versus Dez. Are we going to get a crazy 1v1 here? Some magic tricks, some dashes through? Yeah, because it's 2 heroes that we could definitely see something crazy happen through. Here comes Synerjun.
Oh, no, Bless.
Gets the deadly magic.
He's gone. Oh, no, he's able to survive with the quick sand guard.
Oh.
Clutch.
Clutch. Very clutch. That's why you got to love a Khalid. He's a hard guy to kill this early in the game.
Oh, Yomel forced the flicker out as well. Synerjun right now going to the hat trick. Dez, electrifying beats not being used. Gets his rhythm down. Finding the tune for victory, Stamina Esports.
All right, so Turtle right now looking like it could be in favor of Leon, but Dez wants to make an entry in.
Yeah, he goes in. Instinct of the backline as well. Shifting Sky's already used up. They want to go in. Dez able to get that turtle on point. SOD connecting. Fury of the Phoenix popped it as well. They put them in their place. Synerjun was the first one to fall. Instinct gets first blood with the turtle. Stamina back out.
Yeah, I mean, Turtle plus a first blood. Not only a first blood, but first blood onto Synerjun. Gonna give Dez a nice advantage in terms of moving around the map up in the top side. A little bit of action between Leonhardt and Diamond. Diamond winning out in this lane. Overall, across the board, Stamina Esports is doing a better job.
Stamina Esports winning across the map. The only thing that Leon have going for them is that EX billion. Hayase applying the pressure onto Instinct, and he needs to continue to do so.
All right, taking a look at the items. Once again, nothing out of the ordinary on either side, really. Synerjun is going to skip boots for now. And kind of jump right into an item. Needs to do some catching up after taking that death, and knowing the Joy, it's going to be moving around the map fast. The jungling path is doing clean, already a level ahead of Synerjun, especially after getting the kill.
How are they going to work this out, though, now? 50 seconds to the next turtle. Leon, Synerjun needs to start getting those kills, right? This Harley needs to come in online fast. Looking to get that Genius one. Only got socks in, no boots. Still able to keep up in terms of gold against Dez, but the Hylos getting the better of Bless.
All right, so where will the big play happen? Gold still at a standstill. Stamina Esports had a small advantage, but weren't able to translate into anything major. Nice deadly magic on to Bless.
Raging Sandstorm goes in as well. They get the Shifting Skies in the back line. RWM dropped down. Pav taking too much damage. Here comes Dez with the electrifying beats. He wants to unlock it, gets Pav. And now the SOD connecting. Instinct has to flicker out of harm's way. Diamond making his way there as well. Synerjun comes in. They all back off again. Touch and go. Stamina find one. Back away.
And that's all they have to do. If they can keep on doing that, it's going to become worse and worse. If Dez can get another kill in, we're going to start to see that stack up. Pav is going to be, you mentioned it, a hot target for Dez with the electrifying beats. Leonhart's going to need some time to even get involved in these fights. We're down to the second turtle now as Leon starts it off.
Well, Leon starts it off. Seems like they have control of the pit. They're able to get the turtle. Pav takes it for himself. Now the top side pressure is on. Instinct doesn't care out of the bot lane. I mean, gentleman's handshake. Both EX billionaires. Not going to go there. Synerjun finally gets the Genius Wand. We're going to start seeing some pickoffs come through.
We already know what the Harley can do. Even with the death, the damage is already going to start stacking up. Genius Wand does lock in for Dez as well, though. So, I mean, both standing at a standstill, 300 gold lead into the hands of Dez. I called it from the beginning, and when I'm calling it again, I feel like this is going to be a big battle of junglers here. Who can really carry the team to victory? Can Dez finally come out on top and secure a win in the MCT?
Hey, man, he's got to put stamina on his back. It's been a long time. They've been waiting today to play their game even after such a long series coming off the 3 series that we saw. But here, Instinct going in. Shifting Skies, Raging Sandstorm coming out as well. Nice Fury of the Phoenix to put them in place with the Blazing Duet goes in Diamond, but Hayase able to zone them all out. SOD misses. Just trading skills, trading HP.
It's a slow game, honestly. I mean, yes, there's been, like you said, some little touch and go, but both teams taking their time with this, especially with something like the Harley on the map. Normally, we would see a little more action this early on. We're already 6 minutes in. We're only 2 kills on the board. We're coming down to the last turtle. When does the balloon finally pop, right? When does the bubble pop and we start to see the game-changing fight?
It's going to be this next turtle. It's about, what, 28 seconds? 16 seconds, rather. And you know that's going to be the big one that they're looking for. Looking to pop the Celestial Armament in the hands of Yomel. Going to be crucial. We saw how much of a game changer that can be yesterday when U2 Esports were looking to make that winning play. Just completely cancel out by that pushback. And now Leon won control of this turtle pit, but at the same time, Synerjun needs to pick somebody off.
And nobody has vision on Dez right now, so Leon are taking their time with this turtle push.
Ooh.
He's going to steal the orange buff away from Leon. Synerjun looking to make his way to the mid here.
Oh, well, he wasn't able to get the orange buff completely. Goes back, tries to get it, but now Leon looking to get the turtle started. Find it on the top side. Leonhardt tried to get a push going, and that was enough time to cause confusion between Stamina Esports, losing out on this neutral objective yet again.
That for sure, Stamina Esports are going to go for a gank up to the gold lane there. And like, all right, fine, you get turtle. We're going to get a kill onto Leonhardt, maybe even a tower. But it seems like they kind of second-guessed it. Leonhardt maybe smelled it coming and backed up, and they knew the opportunity wasn't there.
Yeah, and I think that came a little smart with the way that he was going about the map. And I really thought if once Dez got the orange buff, maybe he could make his way into the mid lane, take down Pav, or even make his way into the turtle from there through the purple, get a pincer move going. I don't know. It felt quite passive at that play, right?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you guys. Like, I think there were so many openings for the jungler to be able to, you know, stop by the mid lane, maybe even burn a spell off. But it seems like both teams are kind of taking it slow so far.
Yeah, I mean, so at this point, where do we go from here? I think Stamina, I mean, again, it's all waiting for the bubble to pop, right? It's all waiting for a moment that somebody overextends a little bit. But when you have something like a Harley, you have something like a Joy, it's not like a Fred where it's like you're forcing fights, right? You're looking for small moments. You're looking for small pickoffs. You're looking for any time that you can kind of like, just take advantage. You're not looking for a big brawl just yet. And you add that up with the Moskov and the Claude, both more mid to late game heroes. Neither team needs to force anything right now. I think maybe even First Lord could be the big bubble pop, right? 8 minutes, everyone has about 2 or 3 items locked in. That's when we could really see something crazy.
Yeah, that is true. Like the thing with both of these teams is both the Claude and the Moskov need the Trinity to really come online. So you do make a good point that both teams do kind of have to buy some time for the gold laners to really get those items and start doing damage and start controlling the pace of the game. So, but I do think maybe the Harley could have just peeked his head into a side lane or so, but maybe we'll see more of that.
We'll see what happens. We're going to be jumping back into the game now, Kronos. A quick pause. Things have been figured out. And now we're just waiting on this Lord to come. Taking a look at the items. Genius Wands on both junglers. Down in the gold lane. We go for a DHS first into Diamond and a Corrosion Scythe onto Leonhardt. But yeah, gold pretty much at a standstill in all the places it matters.
Yeah, both of them should be getting their golden staff at the moment. Leon, I mean, we are talking about quite a lot of things coming through, but I just want Synergy to come online if you're a Leon fan, right? You're looking at this Harley looking to pop off. You're looking at this Harley to get someone down. Just kind of underwhelming when you see Harley and a Joy on both sides or either side, and neither one gets a kill. But Leonhardt goes down, Blazing Duet comes in early. Diamond goes back, but Pav able to get that one through. But a lot of resources expended for that just one kill.
A gold laner for gold laner. Yomel's actually the one who ends up securing the kill with the Fury of the Phoenix. Enough damage goes down from Diamond, but Diamond goes too deep and is caught off by the rest of the team.
Oh, no.
Look at the dive though in the middle side. The bubble is popping. Synerjun falls as well. 4 kills now into the hands of Stamina Esports, but a tower drops on the top side. Lyon making up ground.
Yeah, they're evening up the tower structures, of course, but in terms of kills, they've been behind. It feels like they're lacking confidence. Are they paying a little too much respect to Stamina Esports here? But never mind, Windstrike coming through. Here goes the Shifting Skies, but at the same time, their damage is being dished out, but not the right target.
I mean, we'll see exactly how it goes down on the boss side. Stamina Esports looking for a response of their own. They're able to take out Leonhardt. Diamond gets the kill. Tower drops on the boss side as well. Stamina Esports Lord coming up.
It almost feels like Leon are playing too passive, right? It's too passive to be true at this point. A little too much respect paid for Stamina Esports, and I think this is too much for them to handle. The Lord is up already, 9 minutes 40 seconds in at this point. Hayase needs to get control of this Lord Pit along with Raquel. A lot of HPs is there. They do have the Revitalize. Diamond already getting it started. You can see Bless take it down low with the Deadly Magic. Here comes the Fury of Phoenix 12. Slow them down. Glorious Path they used in early. Hayase zoning them out in the back line. You can see already POV. Pav has to flicker out. Instinct getting caught now with a poker trick. Already used the Shifting Skies. The fight has been dispersed. It's been back and forth. Nothing falling through so far. Dez trying to get a push up top, trying to shove the waves in, but Leonhardt able to get the tier 1 tower on the bot side. Mid should be the one that they're looking at. Synerjun getting caught up by Bless. Raging Sandstorm coming in as well. Desert Tornado. Hat trick out of there. Diamond is there. Dishing out the damage. Again, this tango. The cha-cha for the Lord Dance continues. Bless taking out another Deadly Magic, but oh my god, the Wind Strike coming through as well. They go in for the Shifting Skies. Blazing Duet at the same time. Synerjun is out. 4 members taken away by Leon, or from Leon by Stamina Esports. The Lord is marching on the bot side. The only one left standing is this lonely Uranus trying to defend the mid-tier 1. And now they're trying to catch them off guard. A sandwich play to get the wipeout, and they do that indeed. Stamina Esports dominating this play in that Lord Pit, and what a play coming in from Instinct. Goes in at the right time, gets the Wind Stride and the Shifting Skies. Now the Lord Martian on the bot side. Stamina Esports have advantage.
All it takes is one moment. We're waiting for the bubble to pop, and First Lord was it. Stamina Esports clears out the team.
And again, right, it was Sinner June getting caught out first, mispositioning himself. I don't think I've ever seen a Harley play so passive. That's been kind of the problem here, if you ask me, for Lyon. Sinner June needs to be a little more active around the map. Be a little more, I don't know, on the front foot, taking charge. Be an assassin.
Maybe it's a comfortability thing. Maybe it's like, oh, we have to pick this. Maybe he's just not quite there yet on the hero. 0, 3, and 0 is not what we normally see from a Harley in any game. This has been one of the most powerful picks, and it's not like he's up against a bunch of counters or anything. This should have been a time for Lyon to really shine with Sinner June, but they weren't able to pull through.
I mean, not just that, right? I mean, not taking away any credit from Bless. He was able to body block quite a lot of those deadly magics, but with Sinner June playing on such a mobile hero, he should be able to cast the backline. But by no means is he behind in terms of farm, right? But Instinct goes in, Fury Phoenix popped it as well, Glorious Panther comes in, now the Blazing Duet Diamond goes in, they get first one to fall, is Sinner June. Instinct with the Shifting Skies, gets shut down by Pav. Dez gets the SOD on him, but makes his way out of there. So 1-for-1 trade, but Stamina still get the better.
Yeah, a much better. You take another kill on a Sinner June. At this point, you could start looking for trades elsewhere because Sinner June's going to be so far behind that now it's, okay, who do we want to target down on next? Leonhardt's already take 3 deaths as well. So the major damage dealers of Lyon just are unable to output. It's going to be a while until they can. Probably we're talking at this point, we're looking into the 18th minute mark till Lyon can really put up a fight. We're looking at end-to-end game till Lyon can really put up a fight.
I don't know, man. If they got to take it to that point, maybe another 5-10 minutes. But can they really hold on? Yes, they have Leonhardt who can kind of get a split push possible. 10 seconds to the Lord Treks. I don't know. We need to see some macro plays come out. But Diamond is on top of it.
Yeah, Diamond's controlling the map. Same thing with Bless. I mean, Stamina Esports in general, once they were able to kind of get a fight, start to get into their groove, find their moment, now they're no longer just looking for pickoffs. They're looking for plays across the board. Lord's going to get shredded down. Does Sinner June try to pull something off here?
SOD connecting. But you know what? I want to kind of... I mean, he's not going to go through, right? I'm trying to say, like, Stamina Esports were in a similar position yesterday with game number 1, right? They were super utterly dominating, but really let the game slip after a while against Night Horde. That went on, what, 27 minutes? And then they overheated. Can Lyon do the same?
I remember in that game too, we were kind of calling it like, they need to finish this. The clock is ticking. And when you're up against something like a Moskov, the possibilities are there. Something even like a, I mean, yes, the Harley hasn't done well, but the damage will eventually come online if he can find the right targets. So yeah, Stamina Esports, the clock is ticking. Close things out. Don't be too scared.
Yeah, I think looking to get the push on the final third. Concealed play coming as well. Furious Phoenix along with a wombo combo, the Blazing Duet at the same time. And Stamina Esports collapse on top of Lyon, but only get one. And that's going to be Leonhardt. But that is enough for them to try and get the base crush, though. Look at the siege at the inhibitor on the bot side. The Lord already taken down. Bless creating the space that they need. Diamond wants to go in and get the finish. And Stamina Esports, they respect and go back.
They respect it. I mean, they're 7.8k gold lead. I know I'm saying the clock is ticking, but they do still have a little bit of time with a lead like that. They are going to go for the re-engage here. They're waiting for the minions, looking for another inhibitor.
Will they be able to get it, though, at this time? Raquel doesn't he does have the Glorious Pathway. Bless out of there with the Raging Sandstorm. SOD connecting. He might as well come through at this point.
No.
A lot of damage being dished out. Pav with the RWM.
A lot of damage on Instinct. Leonhardt looking for the reconnect here.
Oh,
Dez looking for the re-engage, though.
Wind of Nature coming through as well. Dez able to find a double kill. Now he goes into the back line. Everybody backs off. 2 kills, 2 important kills. Sinner, June, and Leonhardt. Oh, how can Lyon even bounce back?
I guess everyone, I was about to say, got to give it up to Yomel 209, but almost everyone on the team of Stamina Esports is deathless right now since there's only been 2 deaths across the board. Dez, Yomel, and Bless holding the lead on that. Look at Bless in the backside.
Oh my God, comes through with a concealed Raging Sandstorm looking to take them down, but now they're locked in the base crystal. Stamina Esports 1-0, best of 3. dominating victory, what we wanted to see.
Victory!
We'll see what happens here. Stamina Esports picking up where they left off in game 1 yesterday when they had some great moments. Now they're online and they took a patient approach to that game. They didn't try to rush it, at least not in the beginning. They waited for their moment to strike, and once they got it, then it was, okay, now we hit the gas. It seems like their timings were so much better compared to what we saw previously.
Yeah, what a domination, guys. And it wasn't just maybe Stamina will win, it was a Stamina won the game.
Oh, now.
Right? No, like, I mean, I'm correcting myself, right? Like, at first, we were kind of seeing a slow, steady pace from both teams, you know, buying some time. And everything really started flipping minute 8 or 9 when we saw the mid trio really shine. A lot of great Khalid games we saw today, but especially this one from Bless himself. And while we were buying some time for this Claude to get his items, his Trinity, he said, forget that, I'm ready, let me come to you guys instead. And yeah, like minute 13, this Joy, Des, the face of Dominican Republic himself, was having a field day. He was waiting for skills to be thrown out, kiting and timing everything really well. And yeah, that was just a very great performance from the side of Stamina.
The face of the DR.
Face of the DR. Dr. Des.
Hey, man. Could be. He needs to find a way to surgically take Stamina across the line, right? He needs to find a way. He was doing that with this Joy. Wasn't able to do it yesterday. And taking a look at the highlights, you could see how dominating Stamina Esports were this entire time. Lyon, I mean, they had a chance. But the more you take a look at the replay, the more you think back, track back a little, take a few steps back, look at the bigger picture, just feels like they were playing a little too passive.
From the side of Lyon?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, again, maybe it's nerves, maybe it's uncomfortability, but yes, Synerjun wasn't able to. You mentioned Bless body blocking, but honestly, in the beginning too, Synerjun was kind of just attacking Bless. There was a few times where he tried to get the deadly magic, but the quicksand guard came in just too soon, and he wasn't able to finish off those kills. And then we see that final huge fight that really just sent Stamina over the board. And even here, Synerjun a little bit too deep, gets caught off from Diamond. Just some mispositionings across the board.
Yeah, like, I mean, from the minute the game started, right? Like, we were kind of seeing a little bit of, I wouldn't say pauses, but a lot of time passing by for the Joy to really get these items, get this damage. And, you know, I'm a little bit stuck on who the MVP should really go to, but it will go to...
Nah, come on.
Another Zetian!
Another Zetian.
I'm trying to say, like, yeah, Des played a great game. He's got his fans. We want to make sure it was a battle of the junglers, like we mentioned, but can't take anything away from the Zetians. 2, 0, and 10. Sitting pretty in the back line.
That was your pick, Kronos?
I mean, yeah, I would say that was my pick, just because of the fact that with the Fury of the Phoenix being the start of every single fight, right? That big game changer. Basically, he was the shot caller for every single thing, no matter where he was on the map. Bless saying that, hey, I can get them in the back line. All right, pop the Fury of the Phoenix. Next thing you know, Raging Sandstorm, and all hell breaks loose. Wombo combo comes in, Instinct goes in with that Shifting Skies. Yeah, Yomel, well played.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll give it to him as well. Like, I do think the Zetian... okay, now I'm getting the pronunciation even worse, but I do think the Olds played like a very important factor in how and why the opposing team kind of felt like they were playing, you know, what's the word? Kind of reactive, you know? It almost seemed